Are your children doing their reading over the summer? Kids got to be read to all the time, or they need to start learning to read. I've got a treat for you because we have an author of children's books here on the show. Amy Phillips, welcome, Amy.
Hello, thank you.
I guess these are children's books. They look like kids' books. Harry, the Hairless Cat, for example. Tell us about that book.
Well, Harry the Hairless Cat came to be because I have a girlfriend who had recently gotten a Sphinx cat, a hairless cat, and I am a cat lover myself. But when I went over to her house to meet this cat, I wanted nothing to do with it. I didn't want to touch it, go near it. Didn't seem like an animal that I wanted to get to know because of how it looked. And I got home and I thought, this is a story I want to tell because it relates to humans and it relates to how we sometimes judge people and, the whole judging by a book by its
Yep,
cover. And I felt
literally,
like,
yes.
well, once I got to know the cat, I really liked the cat, and that's how the story began.
By the way, I love the cat paw prints up the side of the book.
Yeah, me too.
Amy, who is this book for? What ages?
This book is for kids ranging from 3 to 9 years old.
So 9 years old. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
By the way, and I'm going to say this up front this time, besides the moms or dads who like to read to their kids, grandmas like to read to their kids too. So when you order this book, send a couple copies over to grandma's house as well. And by the way, I never order just one book because one thing your kids are going to do, ages 3 to 9, they're going to go to a million birthday parties. So order 10 copies of this book. And each time they go to a birthday party, wrap it up and send it with your kids. Harry, the Hairless Cat. The cat's different, and people learn to accept the cat for who he is, I guess, or she.
Yeah. Yes. Harry is a boy. Yes.
Is a boy. Okay. But his adventures don't end right there because we also have a book here called Harry's Cleanup Day.
Yes. So in the first book, Harry is an indoor cat and he sneaks outside and he discovers this whole new world of being outside. And when he's outside, he discovers that the world is not so clean. And so in the second book, Harry's Cleanup Day, he decides with the new friends he's made to help clean up the community. And he learns about recycling and how to take care of, the earth, basically.
Nice. And by the way, replacing the cat paw prints up the side of the book are the ecology symbol or the
Yes.
recycle symbol, I guess you would say. And
Yes.
then Harry and Rusty.
So then the third book is about Harry and Rusty. And in the second book, Harry befriends Rusty. And Rusty is a very special dog that Harry learns about. They are best friends. But even though they're best friends, he didn't really know this special thing about Rusty until he decides to go on an adventure with him one day where he sneaks into his car with his owner and he discovers that Harry is a very special dog. And I don't know if I should ruin it for people, but I don't know. Should I? Should I tell them what kind of dog Harry is, or is it pretty intuitive?
I think maybe. I just like we meet special people, special
Yeah.
kids.
Yep. So Harry discovers that Rusty is a therapy dog because they go on this adventure to a school and to an airport.
Wow.
And Harry is just so surprised by this. And it turns out that Harry has some needs of his own and he discovers that Rusty is a special dog for him, not just as a friend, but he can also use him as his own therapy dog.
Yeah. I don't know about this Harry sneaking out of the house and sneaking in other people's cars and stuff.
Yes,
But I
very
guess that's how
mischievous.
adventures are made. I can't imagine a cat who's lived in the house forever gets outside. It's just this big world. And then into a car where they travel around. It's
Yep.
amazing. So, again, these are ages 3 to 9.
Yes.
Now,
A
you're
good read aloud and a good starter book for independent readers.
okay. Now, you are an educator.
I am.
What grades do you
My
teach?
Sorry, I started out as an elementary school teacher. I've taught kindergarten, first and second grade, but as I went back to work full time after having my boys, I ended up getting into the high school world, and now I'm actually a high school assistant principal for an
Right.
online school.
Wow, good for you. What a difference between those little kids and these
Yeah.
grown-up kids full of angst.
Yes.
What else do you want us to know about the books, Amy?
Oh, just that, they all three of them have a really good message about kindness, acceptance, cleaning up the community, being a good friend, being a good citizen. So I think that it's great for all ages, all kids, all families. And yeah, that's about it.
Are they illustrated on the inside?
They are illustrated by the same illustrator, Kyoko Fogel, and
Yeah.
she does an amazing job with those illustrations. I really have enjoyed working with her.
It's just the covers is what I got to see, and they're amazing. So I'm sure kids will fall in love with these books and probably not even know that they're getting a message or a lesson uh, snuck in there.
They might. Who
Yeah.
knows?
By the way, we have your web address on the screen, amyphillipsauthor.com. What would
Mhm.
our viewers find if they went to that web page?
Well, you could find my bio, a little bit about me. You can find the books. You can order the books straight from there in the links. You can learn about each story. You can see the events I've done and attended. I go to farmers markets and I read my books there. I've gone to coffee shops for story time. So
Hmm.
you can see the events I've done already and some upcoming events.
Yeah, whenever I can order directly from the author, I love to do that. I feel like I'm making a special connection or somehow relating
Yeah.
with the author, so I love to do that. So, nothing against Amazon, but I like to go direct when I can, and here you've given us the opportunity. So, three children's books. What's coming up next, Amy?
Nothing in the works right now. I'm taking a break for a little bit, focused on just these three books, and we'll see when I get started again.
Yeah, it'll come to you. I
Yep.
guess being a high school assistant principal is pretty hectic in itself.
It can be very busy, yes,
Yeah,
but it is online for a chartered independent study
nice.
school, which makes it a little bit different. But I absolutely love what I do. It's been 12 years, and I love working with this age group of high school kids.
And that's here in California.
Yes, it's yeah. Hmm.
I just love that there's more options opening up for students who might otherwise be, swept away out of the mainstream systems that exist, and that they have options
Absolutely.
and
Yes.
other opportunities. Amy, we're about out of time. Any last thoughts you want to tell our viewers about the books, about you, about anything in the world for that matter?
Gosh, no, I just encourage you to check my books out. I think you can all gain something from them. I think the kids are going to love the illustrations and the stories, and they will learn a little something along the way. And just thank you. Yeah, thank you for your time.
My pleasure. And I'll say one last thing. Buy these books. Don't buy one. Click 10 of them, because you're going to be giving away gifts all year round. And books are such a great thing to give as books. I guarantee you, if your kid gives this book, or if you buy 5 of them and your kid goes to 5 birthday parties and all the kids have that book, they'll still have it in 5 years and 10 years. People don't throw away books. So thank you for what you do, Amy. And thanks for
Thank you
taking the
so
time.
much.
Thanks for taking the time to come on the show.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
And for our viewers, don't go anywhere, because we will be back with more authors right after this. That was great, Amy. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right, I appreciate it.